do you know that the designer shoes or purse you just bought are really real? Well, the fact is there are a lot of fakes out there, and Senior Director of the Solution Marketing Group at Systex, Steve Talent, joins us with the latest on counterfeiting. Steve, good morning to you.
Good morning, Alex. Great to be here.
Great to have you. How often are consumers actually victims of counterfeiting?
Yeah, there's a very sad answer to that question, and it is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year due to the always-on nature of e-commerce.
Yeah, the internet makes it all too easy for those scammers to prey on unsuspecting people and customers. So obviously there are some products out there that are faked a lot more than others, right? What are they?
Yeah, and what's interesting and what we're trying to make consumers be aware of is if there's a successful product out there, it is likely to be counterfeited. So we may think, that it's high-end fashion, handbags, things like that, athletic jerseys, athletic footwear, high-end fashion footwear. But when you really look at counterfeiting, it goes much deeper and is much more pervasive. Things like cosmetics, perfumes, pharmaceuticals, toys, laundry detergent, almost every type of product category is actively being counterfeited.
And so you're saying that, even though, say you buy a designer purse that happens to be fake, that won't affect your health. There are risks to the other things you mentioned, from the other things you mentioned, such as pharmaceuticals and products, right? What are the real risks people face besides just losing money?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you buy a high-end, fashion garment, it might not fit right, it might not last as long, but you're not going to die. If you purchase, counterfeit cosmetics, counterfeit fragrances, you could very easily fall subject to allergic reactions, rashes, a lot of discomfort. If you purchase counterfeit medicines, you could have some serious medical problems. And then if you look across the industry, the vaping industry has been in the news lately for a rash of deaths due to people getting into vaping, becoming more popular. When the CDC looked at the statistics of where they procured these vapes that killed them, over 80% were counterfeit.
Yeah, and so in the last 30 seconds or so, what are brands doing to protect consumers, and what's some of the latest technology that we can use to make sure we're getting the real stuff?
Right. The brands out there realize that this is a digital ecosystem. We need to crowdsource solving this problem. So they're looking at ways to put in the hands of consumers on their smartphone or cell phone the capacity to authenticate their product that's in their hand. So it's all about digitizing brand protection.
Very good. Steve Talent, thanks for your time today.
Thank you, Alex.